Confessio Belgica, Episode 6. This is a continuation, the remainder of Article 4. Novi portro testamenti libri canonici sunt, quatuor evangelistae, divus Scilicet Matthias, Marcus, Lucas et Johannes. Acta apostolorum quatuordicem epistolae divi Pauli, et septem reliquorum apostolorum Apocalipsis divi Johannes apostoli. Hos libros solos recipimus tanquam sacros et canonicos, quibus fides nostra initi confirmari et stabiliri possit, itaque absque ulla dubitatione, ea omnia credimus, qua in illis continentur. Now the confession continues in Article 4, and says, moreover, or furthermore, portro, of the New Testament, the canonical books are, libri canonici sunt, the four Gospels, quatuor evangelistae, divus Scilicet Matthias, namely, Scilicet, obviously, of course, the divine Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. The names Marcus and Lucas are of Greek origin. Matthias and Johannes have been Latinized. Acta apostolorum, the acts or the doings, the deeds. Acta, this is from the verb ago, and it is neuter plural nominative. The deeds or the actions of the apostles, apostolorum, which is also a word that has been adopted from Greek and is masculine plural genitive. The 14 quatuordicum letters epistolae. Quatuordicum is an indeclinable adjective. It's a cardinal numeral, modifying this feminine plural nominative noun, epistolae, the 14 letters of the divine Paul. This, of course, would include the letter ad Hebraios, the letter to the Hebrews. Many scholars today no longer believe that Paul was the author of Hebrews, but it has been a common belief throughout the history of the Church. And septem, the 7 reliquorum apostolorum, the 7 of the remaining apostles. These would be the letters of Peter, Jude, James, and the Apostle John. And finally, Apocalipsis divi, the Apocalipsis, the revelation of the divine apostle, divi Johannes apostoli, divine apostle John. The word Apocalipsis is from the Greek apo and kalupto, which means to reveal. Kalupto meaning to conceal, apocalypto meaning to reveal. These books alone, this is Article 5, only these books, hos libros solos, do we accept, do we acknowledge or receive as sacred. Perhaps this could be inspired, translated as inspired, sacros, et canonicos, canonical. Again, the word canon in Greek meaning a fixed measure or standard. Quibus, on which or on these, our faith, fides nostra, there's the subject in the feminine singular and nominative, on these our faith can, possit, rest or lean. By them it can be strengthened and established, et stabiliri. The antecedent of quibus is libros. This relative pronoun quibus is masculine because of its antecedent libros. It is plural and it is ablative. Typically, this deponent verb initor, which means to rest or lean upon, takes the dative case, as one would expect with this compound, but with confirmari and stabiliri, clearly quibus must be an ablative of means. And so when I checked my reliable lexicon for initor, it may also pattern with the ablative, and thus I find it conclusive that quibus is ablative. We must also ask about possit. Why is it subjunctive? With quibus, this is referred to as a relative clause of characteristic. So unlike a relative clause which takes only the indicative, with a subjunctive, it gives not a specific case, but a characteristic case. So the kinds of books on which we can lean our faith, be strengthened in our faith and established, you might say. Then the conclusion to this article, and so, absque ulla dubitatione, without or apart from any hesitation, any doubt, any hesitation, ea omnia, all those things we can believe. And what is modifying ea? Well, ea has two modifiers. First, the adjective omnia, and secondly, this relative clause, quae in illis continentur. And so, without any hesitation, we can believe all those things, the things which, quae, are contained in them, illis being the libros, once again.